All right? How to sell like a pro. How many people here want to sell like a pro? Sell like a pro. All right, so I'm going to tell you real quick my background is in the sales. I started at around 10 years old. Started off selling candy, ices, popsicles, comic books, whatever I could get my hand on to make a dime or a quarter, right?
Processed foods, huh?
Processed food. If I got my hands on that back then, I would sell it too. All right, I went on. At 13 to 14 years old, I joined a program called the Youth in Action Program. It was a program to keep kids off of drugs, gangs, and violence. I excelled in that company. I went on to be the top seller in it. At the age of 15 years old, I invested in the marijuana industry. You get that on the way home.
Gotcha.
I did that for a couple of years, and then I went on to continue to be a top seller in this company, Youth in Action Program, and I went on to sell some other substances as well. And sales has been a part of my life. I've been a salesman at the airport, selling shoe shines. I got rejected thousands of times by individuals. I made a nice amount of income. I went on to be a car salesman. For the last 10 years, I've sold hundreds of vehicles to different people in different states, and sales has been my life. So when individuals hear the word sales, what happens in your mind? I can't do it. I hate salespeople. How many people felt like that at one point or another? Just be honest. You can throw your hands up.
Yeah.
If you either hated a salesperson or feel like I just can't do it.
Yeah.
All right? How to sell like a pro. It's all about your mindset. See, the thing about it is, everyone in this room is a salesperson, whether you like it or not. Your children, guess what? They're the best salespeople.
Yeah.
You ever went to the store,
Daddy.
and right when you're about to check out, and they start giving you, don't have no girls. They're going to hit you with the sales pitch. They're going to give you the nice low-tone voice. And then, the stores, they got everything set up just fine. So where they put all the candy, ultra-processed, they put it right there where you're about to check out. So now your children, they've nudging on you. Yeah. I can tell my wife, when she take my daughter to the store, I say, don't buy them nothing. Because they will start using the sales pitch. They're going to come with the sales pitch, right? Listen, you can put your shoulders down. It's not a bad thing to be in sales, all right? Anytime a dollar is being transferred to another person,
Yes.
a sale is being made.
Yeah.
Whether you're doing it consciously or unconsciously. All right, so everyone's a salesperson, and guess who are the best of it? I already told you, children. Children are the best salespeople. They can go from a no to a no without losing a whole bunch of excitement. Us in this room, when we hear the word no, we shrink.
There you go. Come on.
I don't like rejection. The definition of a sale is the exchange of a commodity for money, the action of selling something. All right. Another definition is a period during which a retailer sells goods at reduced prices and clearance sale. I got news for you today. A lot of these clearance prices, they jack the prices up, and then they give you a clearance deal, and it's really you buying it back at the original price. All right. So this is something I want to go to because this is wisdom and wealth. We talked about wisdom. Let's go to the wisdom book. All right, the richest man that ever lived. This is what he said. The words out of his mouth, not mine. He said, he that withhold corn, the people shall curse him. But a blessing or a barakah shall be up on the head of him that selleth it. So what does this scripture mean? He said the person that withholds corn, the people are going to curse that person. That means that each and every one of us, have a moral obligation to share with the world what you do. Or else the people are going to curse you because you didn't inform them about it. Imagine if someone finds out that you have a particular product or a service and they like, you never even told me about it. Imagine that person could have told their friends and their friends and their friends, and then your enterprise could have took off. But you say, you know what, I'm going to keep it to myself because I don't like sales. Listen, I enjoy sales. I get motivated. All right, you can tell me no. All right, I'm going to get to that as well. So, one of the things that you need to do is to become a good salesperson. What this couple have done, they have put time into study. Time and study. If anyone in here read The Richest Man in Babylon before, read it or heard on audio, it said time and study. Time and study is required for you to be successful in anything. So if you're going to go out and sell a product, it's good for you to put time and study into it so that when you share with individuals, it comes naturally. Use the product that you're about to sell to someone else. Because it's easier to talk about it once you can put your belief behind it. It doesn't feel like you're trying to put a high pressure sales on someone when you're just telling something. How many people here told somebody about Netflix before? You never told somebody to go to Netflix? How much did Netflix pay you? Went to Hulu? Went to all these other places y'all been watching TV on? How much did they pay you? You was just sharing information with individuals. How many of y'all told people about the network? Keep your hands down. I know y'all ain't telling them. That's all right. That's all right. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I know you been talking about it. I know y'all been talking about the network. And y'all been talking about it. We said processed food, but there's I ain't coming this time. Talk about living healthy. I tried to have this place on fire for you, Elder, and they didn't show up.
It's one of them subjects, bro.
They didn't want it. All right? Grooming. This is something that's important about sales. You have to make sure that you are presentable to the marketplace. Your grooming. All right? This is something, I can't speak for everyone else. The average person that have the length of hair that I have it, they get their haircut every 2 or 3 weeks, or once a month. I get my haircut every single week. Why? Because I am in front of people every single day.
Yep.
I'm in the marketplace. I'm around hundreds and thousands of people when I go out. I want to always look like I'm someone important. All right? And it helps me to convey my message better when I feel more confident about the way that I look.
There you go.
All right? Facials. If you have facial hair, all right, I'm not telling you not to grow a beard. I'm not telling you not to, grow a long beard. But if you can, if you're going to be in the world of sales, now if you're driving a truck all day long, it don't matter what you look like. You're only going to run into a few people. But if you're out and you're trying to be in front of individuals, you want to make sure you're groomed up. And hygiene is important. Hygiene is important. I was at a conference down in Atlanta. I probably shouldn't have said it online, but I was in Atlanta. And after a conference was over, one of the guys, one of these influencers, he sent someone over to talk to me and pitch me to his deal.
You're not gonna lie.
That's all right. I'm on mine, though.
Okay.
It's all right. He sent someone to pitch me to talk to him about a deal that they had. And the guy came over to me, and his breath, I'm not even going to use proper English. I'm going to use Ebonics. His breath stank. And he was trying to pitch me on the deal, and I'm like, hey, man, come on, like, watch out.
Oh.
I literally had to, hey, I have to watch out. So make sure when you're in the marketplace, all right, I know the elder got something to say about these TikToks too, but I'm just saying, man. And give me an alternative, please, tonight, all right? I need an alternative for something to keep my breath smelling good. Your underarms and your breath, you should take a shower before you come outside. These are things that we shouldn't have to tell you, but you do have to tell individuals. If you're going to be in front of individuals, pitching a sale, tell them about your product, tell them about your service. The last thing you want is for your breath to be so horrendous that they say, I hear what you're saying, but I think I need to get back with it.
Man.
This is sales. Be presentable in the marketplace. I want to be presentable every time that you see me. I want to stay on top of it. Because the day that I come looking any type of way, the day that I don't pick out my hair, the day that I don't groom myself up, can be the day that I meet someone that could change the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And I took it for granted.
Good point.
Be presentable in the marketplace. All right? And I want to say this as well. If you're going to go out in the world and start selling something, make sure it's something that you can put your name behind. Because you are the brand. People are looking at you. So, it's easy for me to tell you about the 12 fundamental laws of wisdom, the spiritual and prophetic meaning of numbers, the world's greatest hidden treasure, because I believe it. I transfer that belief. I take those books with me out of town. I take them to Florida. I take them to Atlanta. I take them to wherever, and I sit them down at tables, and I sell them like hotcakes, because I believe in what I am putting out to the people. You have to believe in what you are selling. All right? Rid yourself of the fear of rejection. How many people here, be honest, how many people here dealt with the fear of rejection before? All right, she said she never dealt with that before, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Listen, a lot of individuals, they deal with the fear of rejection. That's one of the main basic fears. We all have something inside of us that want to be accepted by people. We don't want people to tell us no. But in the world of sales, you're going to have to be excited about it. Find people to talk to, all right? If you're going to go out here and be successful in any endeavor, you have to find people to talk to, and you have to talk to the people that you find. Some individuals, they do the analytical work, They do the technical work, but when it come down to making a phone call, they don't want to talk to no one. When it come down to, I started my sales knocking on doors. You ever knocked on the door and then the dog came to the door and you had to, I started off doing that. Walking around up and down the street with a big old box of candy, right? Find people to talk to. If you're in network marketing, if you're in direct sales, if you're in belly to belly, you have to talk to people, or if an individual is not agreeing on what you're selling, you're not making any money. And one of the other things you want to pay attention to if you're in sales is mirror your customer. You have to mirror the person that you are speaking to. If you are an energetic person like myself, and you're just so excited, and you're talking to a person that's an introvert, you would turn that person off.
Run them away.
If a person has a calm voice, you gotta have a calm voice when you're talking to that person. A person's excited, let's take it there. We're on the same level. You have to pick these things up. All right? Go for no. This is what you have to understand in the world of sales, is that you have to make no your vitamin. What do you do for vitamins? What do you do with vitamins? Anyone here?
Eat them.
You eat them. So you have to go for no. You have to make no your vitamin. You have to go from no to no without losing your excitement. When I was in the airport, shining shoes, all right? I was one of the top shoe shiners. I was probably the top shoe shiner among all the people that was around in our group. But guess what I did? I went from no to no. I was talking to this customer, shine them up, shoe shine, shine them up, shine them up, shine them up. And all these people was telling me no, no, no. But then I got more yeses than everyone else. Because I would go from no to no, and I would still be excited. I'll still be smiling. Because that next no, yes is right around the corner. And this is what we have to understand or understand in the world of sales. We can't take this too personal.
That's right.
No doesn't always mean no. It just sometimes it means not right now.
That's it. That's it.
And we get so bent out of shape because somebody told me no. They wasn't ready right now. They said sometimes it takes 5 to 7 exposures for a person to say yes. We gotta give people 5 to 7 exposures to come here. They're not just coming just because of me. They like, look, to people in the spiritual realm, they will come because of me. I'm in the business realm now. I have to prove myself. But guess what? I'm going to continue to keep going for no, and I'm going to make it my vitamin. I'm not going to take it too personal. I want to look at you and say, you're the scum of the earth because you told me no. No, thank you. Because guess how many people end up telling me no at first when I was sitting down at my table with all my books. And they said, you know what? I'm not interested. I don't even read like that. Bro, I don't even read like that for real, right? I said, well, hey, at least take a look at the back of it. They grab my book. They take a look at the back of it. Next thing you know, they turn it back over the other side. Control your tongue, control your anger. I think I want this. How many individuals told me no? But I said, hey, how about taking a look at this? How about at least feeling it? I don't go for the first no. You have to at least tell me no 2 or 3 times for it to really sink in my head. Oh, Wayne? Oh, I'm bumping something. Okay. Well, that's what he was trying to get me on. Okay, I got you, Wayne. He was trying to tell me without telling me. Learn from your mistakes. This is what a lot of us do not do. This is not just with sales. This is in life, period. This is how we gain wisdom. It's by learning from the mistakes of every single day. So now when I approach the customer and I was a little too pushy, I have to go back at 8 or 9 o'clock at night and I have to review my whole day of sales, and I had to say, I was a little too pussy towards her. She told me that she was not interested, but I kept forcing it. This person told me that they were not interested, and I made the sale. What was the difference between the two? You have to evaluate the deeds of every day, and that's one of the greatest things that any one of us in this room can do to obtain wisdom. Stay in motion. They say a body in motion stays in motion. When you go through, they have a game. I listened to a person online, 2 people online. They had to make a game out of no. Because if you take it too personal, you will give up on your family and your dreams and your goals and in business. And in this room, okay, we don't want to talk down on one that has a job, but we also push on entrepreneurship. And entrepreneurship is filled with a lot of no's. And if you can't take that, you're not built for entrepreneurship. So stay in motion. Continue to take the no's. Continue to keep moving forward. Keep moving forward.